for college swimming, do you think open water will ever come about as far as getting more popularity? Let me also just put a little commercial in here. ISCA hosts an open water swim at Smith Mountain Lake, sort of close to Virginia Tech and Western Virginia. And this year they want to put up a college division. Wondering if we could get some interest. It's at the end of September. We get some college coaches and college teams, even club and varsity teams to attend.
Yeah, that is a phenomenal question. And it's one that I'm passionate about because I was pushing decades ago, having open water as kind of like track has indoor season, outdoor season. And this would be a way for us to have outdoor season, indoor season, and be able to count athletes twice. So for the gender equity and Title IX and so on, we would be able to count athletes in a way that was advantageous to us instead of us getting hammered because no fault of our own. It was just other sports were able to count differently. I also thought that the NC2A could offer an open water national championship. Now we do have a competition that happens every year. It's a collegiate only, open water, and they have the 3 divisions, 3, 2, 1. I'm not sure if NAIA, but at least 3 divisions, and they have a championship. So that's progress. It's really slow in the making, but it's really started to take on steam. More and more colleges are looking at that because it's a means for them, for their distance swimmers, to have another event, because we don't swim miles in dual meets. We swim the 1,000. And it's like, how can we shorten the meet? And so the distance swims always get taken away. This is a way to add something for the distance swimmers and get them prepared sooner because they need a little bit more time, add a little bit length to their season and more. A short answer would be yes. I think there is interest in that. I think if they put that out there and specifically target colleges, I think you'll get some interest. It may take a couple of years to develop it and make so that universities see it's worthwhile and that it's going to be something they can buy into. But I think ultimately that, yes, I believe open water can be another season, be it at the beginning, in the late summer, early spring, or in the early fall, and maybe a means to extend a season so that it gets us a little bit closer to the summer and they're in that big break for the collegiate swimmers to have to be on their own in order to train and prepare for the summer. I think there are more things that open water can do to benefit pool swimming than it does detract. We've just seen too many good things, even for sprinters, to maybe extend their endurance, their base, so that it's a lot easier to come back for finals and still be able to go that fast because they have that built up base. Not for an entire season, but just build it up so they have something to work off of. That, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the race that you spoke over, the event for the college, was in the spring, isn't it? True?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, the other thing that they do that I liked was new at the ISCA Open Water Festival was a knockout race.
Yes.
You might swim a 1,500 and then maybe the top half only advance.
Right. And then 1,000 and then a 5. Yeah.
That seems like a fun event.
Yeah. And Sid Cassidy was major part implementing that and developing that. To me, I think it's a game changer for multiple events for open water. 10K is the traditional, the mainstay. It's the marathon. Used to be the 25K, but we shifted our mindset. 10K is the marathon. But, I mean, spectator friendly, the knockout that's everything you want. It's close. It's a tight-knit little course, it's exciting. If they open it up for betting, it'd be even more exciting.
Well, I'm not so sure about the betting, Rick, but would episode B with that a zinger or two with Heavy or Not, the OG Swim Guide? And you're probably onto something, and maybe that's a few years down the road. But we have issued a press release about the East Coast Open Water Festival that's going to occur in September at Smith Mountain Lake, a state park in Southwest Virginia. There will be a college and university division. In the past, there have been athletes that have signed up individually, but this year we're really going out of our way and hoping that a number of colleges and universities will jump aboard and send maybe their distance swimmers or maybe their whole team to the race and compete among each other. Plus, if you're not into the 5K or into the knockout swim, there are other races too. There's a 1 mile swim, and then there's also the splash and dash races where you can swim a mile and then run a mile. And then the other day is 2 miles. So check out the order of events. And most of all, check out the new open water swim course. If you go to read.swimisca.org, and there's a course called Open Water, and it has lots of wonderful lessons all about the start and drafting, and maybe some stroke adjustments that might be needed. I think it's a wonderful course to expose people to open water swimming and give you some good guidance in preparation for the Open Water Festival. It's a great family event. Younger people, even 9 and unders, get to do a half-mile swim, as well as adults. So there's not many times when coaches, you can too join in and be part of the action, as well as parents and guardians. So hopefully we'll see you. Smith Mountain Lake happens in the fall. And then if you want to join us in the spring, in May, there'll be another open water swim hosted by ISCA at a different venue at Jamestown, more in Eastern Virginia. They're like bookends for the college swim season in the September and in May. Hopefully we'll see you at an outdoor place away from the lane lines someday soon.
Before we sign off, today's fortune statement.
I will honestly evaluate my weaknesses.
Take time to reflect on it. Better yet, write about it. Every third episode, we offer a free reflection guide built from these fortune statements. You can download the current volume at hon.lap.red. These statements are drawn from Mental Skills for Young Athletes and the companion online course, both available at swimisca.com. Train the body, but don't neglect the mind.